She had a pretty smile, pretty eyes. It's a funny story. So Scarlett and I are texting back and forth because we hadn't really made a phone call yet. And I'm at the post office getting ready to mail off my ex-girlfriend's stuff back to her. And then I ask her a question. I'm like, do you like dogs or cats? And she decides on her way to another date that that's too complicated of a question. And she decided to call me. And then we're talking back and forth about that. And then the entire time she's on a date with this other guy, I'm texting her and she's like sneaking text back with slowly. I knew I was gonna marry her. As corny as it sounds, she's my other half. She's a goober, I'm a goober. She's strong in a lot of ways that I'm weak, and I'm strong in a lot of ways that she's weak.
You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you've been making promises, agreements in an informal way. All of these conversations that were held riding in a car, over a meal, or during long walks, all those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will, those late night talks that included someday, somehow, maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of the when. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dance partner, even teacher. You've learned much from one another in these past few years. Now you shall say a few words that take you across a threshold of life. Things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband. This is my wife. Scarlett and Ryan, you have expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promises that you just made. Love is the core of your marriage. It's why we're all here today. I pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations.
Here we are today, celebrating the new Mr. and Mrs. Lacourse.
I'm glad to see Ryan so happy with Scarlett. They do equal out each other very, very well. I'm so pleased that she's in our life now.
He passed the best friend meet and greet with flying colors because when I saw them together, I could tell he was the one. Scarlett was beaming with happiness. Ryan was as much of a goober as she was. And the rest is history.
I'm really happy to have them both together, so close to us. To have a family near us would be great, and growing together. So here's to Ryan and Scarlett.
I wish you much love, laughter, and happiness. Congratulations.